doesn't seem quite so long ago. The last time that I saw you, and ain't it funny how the memories grow? Seems they always fold around you. Tried to break you in a living hell, but they couldn't find a way. So they killed you in an H-block cell and hoped that all would turn away. Thought your spirit couldn't rise again, but you dared to prove them wrong. And in death you tore away the chains. Let the world hear freedom's song. Yet the heartache and pain linger on. They're still here, though it's so long since you've gone. But we're stronger now. You showed us how freedom's fights can be won. Wish there was an easy road to choose to bring the heartache to an end. But easy roads are always sure to lose. I've seen it time and time again. Stand by me like yesterday, I'd find the strength to carry on. So let your spirit shine along the way, and our day will surely come. Yet the heartache and pain linger on. They're still here, though it's so long since you've gone. But we're stronger now. You showed us how freedom's fight can be won. We all stand as one.
Irish ways and Irish laws, villages of Irish blood, waking to the morning, Turned us up and turned us down. Started building boats in town. They tried to change our living. Tried to change our living. And when the soldiers came, started centuries of shame. But they could not make us turn. We are a river flowing. We're a river flowing. Again, again, the soldiers came. Burnt our houses, stole our grain. Shot the farmers in their fields, working for a living. We have been down. The secret of the water sound has kept the spirit of a man above the pain descending, above the pain descending. There the struggle carries on. I wonder will I live so long to see the gates being opened up to a people and their freedom, a people and their freedom. Time there was Irish ways and Irish laws, villages of Irish blood, waken to the morning, waken to the morning.
The monument that we're unveiling today, it was built on a shoestring budget. The work that you see that's been done to this monument has been done through love for the comrades who have lost their lives through the struggle. The men and women who worked on this monument worked tirelessly. They worked throughout over the weekends, throughout days, throughout nights. They worked until it was perfect. And I think you'll all agree that it lives up to that. To officially open this refurbished monument, could I ask for a representative from the families to come forward and unveil it? The monument's nothing short of spectacular. It's a fitting tribute to all those who lost their lives within this area. The work of Bobby Sands and his comrades has been what has encouraged me and many young people like me to get involved in politics today, and is what's going to continue to drive us to create the community and the society that we want to live in. Could I ask Mary McGinn to come forward now and read the Colin Roll of Honour?
Colin Roll of Honour. O'Clock Jerry Bell died 8th of November 1974. O'Clock John Rennie died 15th of November 1974. O'Clock Bobby Sands died 5th of May 1981. O'Clock Frankie Ryan died 15th of November 1991. O'Clock Patricia Black died 15th of November 1991. Roll of Remembrance. Sean Keenan died 31st of July 2006. Michael Ferguson died 25th of September 2006. Mary Keenan died 14th of October 2008. Eddie Keenan died 26th of February 2009. Lily Campbell died 4th of March 2008.
Could I now ask for Jennifer McCann, our newly elected MLA, to come forward and read the Hunger Strike Roll of Honour? Thank you very much. And just before I read the Roll of Honour, can I just thank the people of this area who came out and voted for me, and also the really, really strong campaign team that I had, because only for all of you I wouldn't be an MLA today, so thank you. The Hunger Strike Roll of Honour. O'Clock Bobby Sands, who died the 5th of May 1981 after 66 days on hunger strike. O'Clock Francis Hughes, who died the 12th of May 1981 after 59 days on hunger strike. O'Clock Raymond McCreesh, who died on the 21st of May after 61 days of hunger strike. O'Clock Patsy O'Hara, who died on the 21st of May 1981 after 61 days on hunger strike. O'Clock Joe MacDonald, who died on the 8th of July 1981 after 61 days on hunger strike. O'Clock Martin Herson, who died on the 13th of July 1981 after 46 days on hunger strike. O'Clock Kevin Lynch, who died on the 1st of August 1981 after 71 days on hunger strike. O'Clock Kieran Doherty, who died on the 2nd of August 1981 after 73 days on hunger strike. O'Clock Thomas McElwee, who died on the 8th of August 1981 after 62 days on hunger strike. O'Clock Mickey Devine, who died on the 20th of August 1981 after 60 days on hunger strike. And O'Clock Michael Gawkin, who died on the 3rd of June 1974 after 64 days on hunger strike. And O'Clock Frank Stagg, who died on the 12th of February 1976 after 62 days on hunger strike. We're now going to have the laying of the wreaths. Could I ask our representative to lay the wreath on behalf of Oglan Éireann? Sinn Féin. Colin Commemoration Committee. The 1981 Committee. And any other wreaths which people may wish to lay. Our main speaker today is a friend and comrade of Bobby Sands. He's also been to the fore of every part of the Republican struggle from the early 70s right through until the present day. Could I ask just Jim Gibney to come forward, please?
Charlie. Will reduce Boilum, Falcha, Curriv, Akandina, Ata and Shaw and you. La Lay, Ata on and you. And Falgo Wilmage and Shaw and you, Na Kivnu, Ayanu, Asan, or Gun Comrade Ha, of Urbas, or Son Saoirse na Hearn. Dini Gur, As or a Nud, and Ie, Na Assassini. The Carja. IRA volunteer Jerry Fennell was 28 when he was shot dead 37 years ago while in active service a few hundred yards from where we are standing here today. Jerry and his wife Geraldine had 2 children, Sharon and Geraldine. Geraldine was born 5 months after her father's death. John Rooney was 20 when he died after a car knocked him down a short distance away from where we are standing here. A lifetime full of promise tragically ended. John was the 3rd child in a family of 11. Bobby Sands was 27 when he died after 65 days on hunger strike. He was married to Geraldine and had a son, Jared. He lived across the road from where we stand today. Frankie Ryan was 25 when he died in an accidental explosion while on an IRA mission in England with his comrade Patricia Black. He was the eldest of a family of 3. He lived in Poglass. Patricia Black was 19 when she died. She was the 2nd eldest in a family of 4. And she lived in Lanadoon. Sean Keenan was a Sinn Féin councillor on Belfast City Council. He was a father and a husband and died after a long illness from cancer. He survived 2 attempts to kill him by loyalists and he lived in Andersonstown. Sean was from Derry. His father Sean spent 15 years in jail as a political prisoner. Sean's mother, Nancy, was also a political prisoner in the 1940s. Michael Ferguson was 53 years old when he died suddenly in 2006. He was married to Louise and they had 4 children. Michael was a former political prisoner, a Sinn Féin councillor and an MLA. Addie and Mary Keenan were born in the 1920s. Before they married in 1945, they had spent time in jail as political prisoners. They had 8 children. In 1976, loyalists murdered their daughter Rosaline and her husband Mervyn at their Longlands home in North Belfast. Lily Campbell spent her entire life in the service of the people of this community and in Greater Andersonstown. She was a mother and a grandmother. Her relative, Sean Martin, was an IRA volunteer who died in an accidental explosion in the Short Strand in the 1940s. In the midst of war, it's the sound of war you hear. In the midst of peace, it's the sound of peace you hear. In the midst of war, the lives of the people of this community and many of the people who are standing here today were geared towards the consequences of war. In the midst of peace, the people of this community and the people standing around here today have turned their lives towards the consequences of peace. When the war was on, we did our best to prosecute it. And now, in these times of peace, we do our best with what we achieved in the times of war. And we have many things to do as we move from that situation of war to the situation we have today of peace. And we will do our best with the abilities that we have to bring about the change that's needed in people's lives. And as we move into this new era and it settles down, what we will always ensure is that we bring the heroes of our struggle with us. Those martyrs and those Republicans who died of natural causes and who deserve special recognition. And today we are here to do precisely that. We are here to rededicate this beautiful monument and beautiful memorial garden to those IRA volunteers who paid with their lives so that we could live in a free and united Ireland. It's also dedicated to the members of Sinn Féin who during the times of war and peace have worked tirelessly for the same objective as the IRA volunteers who we honour here today. And it is obvious, without the IRA's willingness to fight and without Sinn Féin's willingness to steadfastly represent the objectives of independence and freedom and to look after this community and other communities like it, and without the direct involvement of this community in supporting the IRA and in supporting Sinn Féin, then we would not be where we are today. I am old enough to remember, and looking around this crowd, I see others of a similar age, to remember what life was like in the 60s, before the IRA emerged to fight on behalf of this community, before Sinn Féin emerged as a political party to represent this community. We were treated with little regard by the state that the Unionists had control of. We were humiliated by the police and the B Specials who ran this state on behalf of the Unionist Party. We lived on the margins of this society, a powerless people without a voice. And that's how our parents and our grandparents lived after this country was partitioned. But friends, the IRA changed all of that. And they did it with the support and the willing support of the people of this area, the people across the north, and the people in the south of the country who supported and provided resources much needed to the IRA. They made the difference because they had the capacity to take on the British Army, the UDR, the Loyalists, and to withstand the pressures of war in the most difficult circumstances imaginable. And had they not did that, and had not the people of this community and other communities joined the IRA, helped Sinn Féin, participated in improving the day-to-day life of the people of this area and areas like it across the north, then we would not have the representation in the North Assembly that we have. We wouldn't have Martin McGuinness as First Minister. We wouldn't have Jennifer McCann, elected representative for this area in the Assembly, and the councillors who are going to be elected over the next few days for this area. They came out of people standing up for themselves and fighting for their rights. Not asking for their rights, but fighting for their rights.
Brother, come again.